We've actually created a microsite where we've put together a ton of posts about how we're working with AI. So you can get it. It's like building with AI on incident.io. That has posts in it, one of which is what internal tooling did we build and why did we build it? And it walks you through the kind of the decision process that we went through. And there are a couple of things that went into our decision, which was to build all of this ourselves. The first was we were coming to AI engineering without any expertise. And my worry was slightly that we would end up buying a tool that had all these knobs and dials and all these metrics and everything. And honestly, I'd look at it and I'd just go, oh, cool, now we're rating tonality, but is that relevant to us? Like, am I just going to give the team this tool that would encourage them to do things that doesn't actually make sense and doesn't push us forward? And it becomes just a distraction. So I was a bit concerned about that. So I wanted to walk before we ran. But then the other aspect of this was, well, there are two more. One is the security concern. So we didn't want to go through another vendor process. Like even like with OpenAI and Anthropic, we have a zero data retention agreement. We have very sensitive data in our system. No one wants incident data to be passed around to a load of third parties. So adding another third party was something that we didn't really think that we could do. So we've kept everything internal to our system. The other thing was if you end up building the tooling that helps you understand your AI interactions next door to where they occur inside of your product, alongside all of the data in your product, the type of tooling that you can produce is just genuinely much more sophisticated and much more powerful. We have inside of our dashboards, where all of our incident data is, we're able to like label our incidents and build up the ground truths right next door to where we have our incident updates. When we end up running a back test and run all this investigation stuff against our system, we can see everything that was run as part of all the different prompts, like many hundreds of prompts that make up the entire investigation system. And we can literally just view it in the dashboard alongside all the surrounding incident context. When we want to pull down an eval and put it in our eval test suite, we have a button that can automatically adjust what we saw the prompt do based on what we see the investigation ground truth is. So if we've got a prompt that's like shortlisting a code change, we can be like, actually, this was wrong. I want to take it to my eval suite, but can you auto correct it so that it matches what we were expecting from the ground truth? And it will rejig the response, and then what you pull down is automatically fixed. This is stuff that like is quite wild. And the other exciting thing for me is it's the step beyond where we're at the moment. And so we're yet to build a lot of this stuff. But for me, us being able to automatically triage why investigations did work or didn't. So using AI to look at this vastly complicated process and end up automatically tagging all the investigations with, well, this went wrong because we don't have this data, or this went wrong because this prompt looks a bit dodgy, classifying them all together and then automatically surfacing the investigation system is, defective in this area for this customer. That's something that I'm really interested in doing, especially because it should allow us to be privacy preserving. So instead of us looking directly into customers' data, we just surface like what are the issues, and the AI is allowing us to process how we can improve this investigation system without a human having to go in and figure it out themselves.